before I got my glasses, I couldn't really see the grass, right? So I thought like, oh, what are those things? Because they were like moving around and I was like, I thought they were like living creatures. I was really scared of them. I didn't dare to like step on the grass. Then when I could finally see, I think that was like life-changing.
Okay, I'm going to check your eyes now. I need you to cover the right eye.
Okay.
Can you read the letters there?
No, I can't see. So the first teacher who changed my life, she was actually my kindergarten teacher. It was because of this teacher that noticed I had some issue with my eyes. I have this condition called nanothalmus. The eyeball is structurally really small. When they were doing the visual acuity test, I couldn't even see anything on the chart, so I could only like count the fingers. I think because I was wearing really thick glasses, and because everyone would just turn their eyes or turn their head to look towards me in my direction, I felt very insecure. And I felt that I was different, I was odd. And of course, you know, kids being kids, they will say things like, you know, big eyes, goldfish, you know, ugly. I didn't really want to face anyone, so I would try my best to hide my face, you know, try not to go out, don't wear my glasses if I can. I stopped wearing spectacles when I was in primary 6. So it was like a new start for me. I felt like I could blend in, I could fit in. So in secondary school, I was like a badminton player, pretty busy with like competitions. I remember during secondary 1, when I got back my report book, I was actually the last in class. And I was pretty shocked, but not surprised.
When I met her, it was at the start of 2013. She was definitely not naughty, but she was like almost invisible because she was so quiet and she just kept to herself. She didn't have any friends, and during recess you would often see her seated alone. She could barely keep herself awake during lesson. She looked exhausted all the time. So if you look at her whole demeanor, her whole disposition, you could see a student who was clearly struggling. So the first thing I did was to reach out to her whenever I could. I remember there were 2 other teachers. These teachers were also very close to Colester, and I think they played the role of a mentor to her.
I think because I was so close to the teachers that some of my peers, they felt like, you know, I was a teacher pet. So I remember every day when I wake up, I'll receive anonymous messages saying that, you know, your parents make the biggest mistake giving birth to you. Nobody likes you, not the teachers, and you should go and kill yourself. So I remember one night I was feeling really down, and I was questioning my worth and questioning, you know, my existence. So I wrote her an email, and she replied something like, you know, don't ever question your worth, you know, just like the tree and the stars. You know, each of us have like a place and purpose in this world. Having someone to tell you that, you know, hey, I care about you and you are important, yeah, just made everything better. With all the support that I've been given throughout the past few years, you know, with all the encouragement from the teachers and people cheering for me and people believing in me, that's when I gradually got better. So I could focus, I could start doing things. So my school principal, she sat down with me in the office and then we looked through the brochure of all the poly courses and then we figured it out together. So I went ahead and studied biomedical sciences in Ngee Ann Poly.
In our interaction with Colester, we just wanted her to know that she's not alone. We are here for her, and if she needs help, she can always come to us.
I think the first time when I did well was in Poly. I felt more confident about myself, like I was acing every class. To me, I felt like I was a failure for all my life, and suddenly there was something I was good at, and I just hold on to it as if it's my worth. So that's something I still struggle with now. Like in around year 2 of my biomedical sciences diploma, I realized that, you know, I wanted to be at the front line. Yeah, I wanted to see patients, I wanted to talk to them. I want to make a difference, like how a lot of the doctors have made a difference in my life. That's when I started to, look for opportunities to go for internship, to shadow a doctor. I think at that point in time, it was mainly to understand whether medicine was for me. Because it's a lifelong career. I did write many emails to many doctors. Yeah, so I got so many rejections. Of course I was quite disheartened. I'm like, why nobody want to give me the chance to observe them?
Hello, hi.
One night I opened my LinkedIn, and then Prof. Tong, he's a clinician scientist from SNEC. So he replied, and then he said, why not you come in for a chat? After that chat, he offered me, to work with him. So I was very happy. Initially, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna be observing him, but he really involved me in like a lot of the work that he does. Talking to patients, counseling on eye treatment, and teaching me research stuff. He even got me to write like papers. So I did a research project with him, and this research project managed to get published.
Training and education is not a short-term thing. It's not like fulfilling grand outcomes in 2 years. It's not like that, right? It's like planting a tree. We probably will see results in 10 years, 20 years, or even after my career, right? That's how long-term it is. But education is really more than that. It's how you actually talk to the students and what you tell them, and maybe the way you manage the patients. When the mentees are around, they can observe as well how you deal with difficult situations, how resilient you are. It is a learning experience both ways as well. I think it is very heartwarming to have students, because then you look at what students have said, their thanks letters and all that. I think it makes it worthwhile, really, more than anything that you can be, awards or anything that you can be given, right? Because these are the things that are not tangible. Yeah.
Obviously, with a polytechnic diploma, it was quite challenging to enroll into medical school. But I did wanted to try. So I thought that my chances were essentially 0.1%. I just didn't imagine getting in.
So when Celeste came back to visit, years after she has graduated from Xinmin, I was very happy to see her. But at the same time, I was astounded by the transformation in her. It's like that shadow of darkness had lifted, and in front of me was a different Celeste altogether. So she was like bright, confident, happy, positive, like a ray of sunshine. So I think seeing Celeste's progress is one of the most rewarding experiences in my teaching career, and I'm very happy to have played a part in her journey. Over the years, we have kept in touch, and seeing how she has paid forward the kindness through her active voluntary work, I couldn't be prouder of and happier for her.
So there's this quote that says that you never know how privileged is it to be able to see until you have been blind. And now seeing patients who struggle so much with their vision, having to live with cataract, seeing how happy she was, when she could finally see for the first time. It's just like how I got my first pair of glasses. I could finally read and write. So it's like in the same vein. It hits very close to home. So if there's something I would like to say to the young people out there, is that, if nobody creates a path for you, carve your own road. Someday you'll look back and realize that you've overcame all of these challenges, and you'll be able to share your story, and you'll become someone else's survival guide. You go through enough challenges, but you also go through enough love and care that you realize that you're actually able to lift someone's lives up as well. I'm very grateful for all of the people, all the mentors, doctors and teachers who have came into my life and lifted me up when I was at my lowest and opened the door of opportunity for me. I'm very blessed that, people came into my life and did that for me. So I hope that I can carry on the love that you have showed me and share it with other people as well.